Oh, I don't think we should talk about this. Come on, why not? People might misunderstand. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make me. People at home or in the crowd, it keeps coming up anyhow. Don't decoy, avoid, or make void the topic, cause that ain't gonna stop it. Now just talk about it. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things. I don't think we should talk about this. Come on, why not? People might misunderstand. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make.
Hey, let me unmute. Let me go back to banners. Put my banner on because I know these clowns in this circus will do whatever it takes. Hey, Gina Marie. Hey, Mac. Hey, Oki. So I decided I'm gonna try to put together my first series. Um, don't need to go far. I don't need to go in town to see the circus. All I got to do is turn on my iPad or my laptop and YouTube. It's got a lot of performers. So this first one, of course, is on the bullhorn. Get her done and out of the way. But I'm sure she'll be parts of the other one too because she just keeps doing. She never stops. But tomorrow's going to be Crime Circus. That dude is a circus all on his own. And I hear Turtle Boy got arrested for intimidating witnesses. I think law enforcement, hey, daddy's baby girl, I think law enforcement has had enough of these clowns on YouTube thinking that they're investigators and they can go mess with cases as much, interfere in cases as much as they want. I think law enforcement everywhere is about fed up with it. Um, I just started watching him about a week ago over the Karen Reed case, and I was putting together his part in this series I'm doing because there's a lot with him, and I'm trying to find just the best points and not overkill with because there's just so much with that one. Uh, if he's done what they've said, which he has, we've seen his, his videos have showed me. He's actually blown my mind. I bet he's not the worst. But hopefully this will show, some of these other performers in this circus that law enforcement has had enough. They've had enough. Stay the hell out the cases. You're not law enforcement. You're not any type of investigator. Quit. Just quit. Quit talking to potential witnesses. Quit trying to intimidate people. Quit offering people money. Just stop. Enough. And hopefully the performers in this series, because there's going to be many, will take heed to what's happening with Turtle Boy and back it up. Back it up. I mean, there's nothing wrong with giving your opinion and talking about a case. But when you're passing out misinformation constantly, continuously, and you go to and interfere in the cases by physically being there, talking to people you shouldn't be talking to, you've gone too far. And when you go after victims and their families, anybody that was a friend to them on social media, just anybody, and you go after these people, you have no right to do that. You have no right. Yeah, Bertha needs to be careful because she interferes so much. And she doesn't hesitate to get up here and misspeak all the time. And she never corrects herself. So what I did today is there's just, of course, with the bullhorn, and no, I'm not talking about your real life. I'm talking about your online character, your online persona, BHB. Betty Bullhorn, the Bullhorn name you took from someone else. Yeah, that's not even original. That wasn't yours. But you listen to Molly, and there you go. There you have it. We all know how she got her name. So yeah, neither one of you are original or creative. But there was just too much to do because I wanted, since it's such so many parts in the series, I want to try to keep each video down and not tie you guys up for 3 to 4 hours. Um, I clipped some things that I wanted to touch on that I've heard Betty say over the last, well, she said it over the last weeks, but she's actually done some of these videos back in January. But she forgets what she says. I mean, come on, she's done 100 million lives on Idaho 4. It's maddening to sit and listen to all that. So she will be in another part of this, but today, and I'm hoping StreamYard works good because I uploaded these clips that I put together. I don't normally do this, but there's just too much. There's too much with her, with actually any of them, that you have no choice but to clip. You have no choice. It's just too much. It's too long. Okay. Now, she's been saying plenty, and I think I've talked long enough to. Oh, come on now. You're not going to. You better play. Okay, let me stop you. Okay, so she's had a lot to say, which everybody knows. She's threatened, she's docked, but she said something in her live the other day that kind of stood out to me when she was doing all this about the supposed Layla sighting. Um, that, but she said a couple things that I didn't touch on when I covered part of it before. But now that I've got the receipts to show you that what Betty did with Brandy Neal is no different than what she said she wanted people to do. But we're going to play this. I might have to fast forward a little bit. I did try to cut it down, but I suck at editing. So I'm just learning. So bear with me. Okay. Now, in this clip, Betty, talks about how she handled this right and how the latest Santinello so-called sighting and stuff. And I also have SF Investigates, also from Blank Screens. He showed the police call log, and then FS Investigates Twitter post, which I also have. FS posted it on Twitter. That's where everybody's got it from. I'm going to show that because it matches with something she says. But she says that she didn't do anything to Brandy Neal. But I have a video clip that's going to show you something completely different. And you know what? You be the judge. Well, not judge, but you know what I mean. You come up with your own opinion in it. But let's just start. Just let me see where this one starts. I hope I put them together right. Trying to put these clips together, trying to get the kids on the school bus, answering the telephone. I was pulling my hair out of my head this morning, and I probably messed a couple of them up.
Called in a missing person.
Okay, and this is about the call about the missing person. I probably left a minute or two of fluff in here, but that's because Betty always says you clip it down and make it sound like what it's not, and you twist it. And I was trying not to do that, so.
And reported, posted about it. So it's like one of these things where it makes you wonder why people are trying to shame people in not making phone calls when they see somebody that's missing, or that could be in an ST or HT situation or something like that. And I also don't think it was.
Okay. First off, nobody's trying to get people not to call in, Betty. In fact, the quite opposite. Do not call fake tips in. No. Doing that is just wasting resources when there could be legit calls that the time could go to. So yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong. Of course, you're wrong. But okay.
Awfully funny that there were some people in here we didn't see screaming out that she's been found and she was confirmed and all this other stuff.
Betty, you were one of them people. I've read all your chat. I have that video. I've watched it a couple times because See, even watching it a couple times, there was still something I missed. Probably a lot I missed because you did so much. But keep going.
Stuff causing a little bit of confusion in there in the chat yesterday. So we were able to clarify it fairly quickly. We picked up the phone and made a phone call and realized it wasn't confirmed. They were still looking into it, but I did receive a call later asking me if I could privatize my video while they investigated the situation.
Okay. You're going to get ready to say, and I'm pretty sure it's in this section, that you handled this all behind the scenes. But okay, is this what you call behind the scenes? Calling your mod on a live? Okay.
Situation. So that is exactly what I did. Obviously, we're here to help. We are going to pass over any information.
Okay,
I will never.
Okay. Betty had made a statement that she did the right thing. Betty carried on like this was confirmed. She had the girl on there. They sent her the video. Betty was the one saying she confirmed it by looking at the video we sent her. Betty's the one who on a live, reached out to her mod, which everybody can see, to contact his mother without having any real confirmation from law enforcement, one of the private investigators involved in the case, even though she only acknowledges the mom's private investigator. Without just any, she went to the mother. She did not handle this behind the scenes. She should have. She should have stopped her live, or at least paused it and took, but no. But anyway, this isn't even about that. We'll keep going because she's going to get into FS Investigates.
I just want to make sure that I'm on here. You are right. I do not vote. I do not follow what crap PI may do. He may withhold information from a family, but I'm not investigating this case.
Exactly.
I'm reporting and searching for a missing girl. You know who does investigate this case? Jennifer Santinello, her PI, and law enforcement. And so I will never be posted about it. So it's...
Hey, Betty, do you know who else investigates the case? Do you want me to tell you?
Fairly quick.
The dad has a private investigator as well. There's a couple PIs looking into this, not just one-sided, Betty. And you're right. You're not an investigator, and you're not investigating this case. It's nothing but content for you. And you need to sometimes back out and zip it and just let the professionals handle it, because you are not a professional as far as a searcher or an investigator or even the media. But okay, we'll run with your media badge.
We picked up the phone and made a phone call and realized it wasn't confirmed.
Went back again.
They were still looking into me if I could privatize my video while they investigated the situation. So that is exactly what I did. Obviously, we're here to help. We are going to pass over any information.
That helped? Can you tell me how that helped? Can you tell me what you did helped? I'll wait. I'll have to borrow Laura saying, I'll wait. Ugh. Okay.
I will never. I just want to make sure that I'm on here. You are right. I do not vote. I do not follow what crap PI may do. He may withhold information from a family, but I'm not investigating this case. I'm reporting and searching for a missing girl. You know who does investigate this case? Jennifer Santinello, her PI, and law enforcement. And so I will never be intimidated into not telling the family. Now, I do realize that maybe because I didn't trample her up here on my show to drop the information on her like they did Brandy Neal, and get that content of a mother breaking down, maybe that's what they were wanting me to do, and maybe they're upset that I did not do that, which I would not do that. We took care of all this behind the scenes. One of my mods reached out to Jennifer to let her know what was...
Wait a minute. You would not do that? You would not do that to Brandy, Neil, or to any mother? I beg to differ. I'm going to show you here in a minute. Don't worry, I got you, Betty. I got your clip. And it's you. I mean, and it wasn't nothing messed with. You'll see. You don't think what you did was wrong. You think you actually helped. You don't think you should have paused that live. You did not handle this behind the scenes, my dear. You did it on a live.
What's going on? And, you know, we never said that it was confirmed or found. We actually asked.
Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did. You did. Why are you trying to spin it now? Too late for that. Remember, the internet's forever. Hey, Forgotten. Hey, Cash. Hey, Thor. Yeah, she keeps forgetting the things that she does do. Hey, Soplo. Let me see if I'm. She keeps forgetting the things that she puts out there. But I'm here to remind her of them since she has such a bad memory. Huh. But you did nothing, right? You wouldn't do that to Brandy or to any parent, right? Okay.
Many questions while many people were throwing a bunch of stuff in the chat. So
don't blame this on your chat. Do not. Because why would you be reading that stuff and believing it? You Miss Legal Eagle Beagle here that knows it all and knows everything about these cases, that you would know not to sit there and read that stuff out loud to while you're alive, Betty. Come on, are you kidding me? You yourself said that she confirmed it from that video. Just reminding you, because, you know, the clips are out there and they're on my channel. But okay.
What I did do.
What'd you do?
Is I did get permission.
That is false.
Okay, now, she said she never did anything to Brandy, Neil. She said she would never do anything to any of the parents, right? That's just, you know, she wouldn't do that. She didn't do that. Here's Brandy. And this is hard, so trigger warning for everybody, because this is really sad. It makes me cry. It rips my heart out. I just want to smack Betty in the head with my heart. But anyway, it wouldn't do any good. There was a post that was made. You're going to hear about it. And lo and behold, it was Betty. Once again, releasing something to social media before the family or anybody, because she didn't wait for nothing. She didn't vet nothing, of course. But she claims she didn't do nothing. She didn't bring her up and put her on camera like everybody else did, so she didn't do nothing. But where do you think they got that info from? But listen.
Outputting.
Okay, and what's her charges?
Failure to report death to law enforcement and coroner.
All right.
That's all it is.
Thank you very much.
That's Betty. An hour or so later, Brandy came.
called police to find out charges on that Sarah person, and they told her
that is false.
To them about putting information also.
That is false. That is false. That is not true. And I have a very close source.
Now this is Brandy. This clip is from HeelsintheAir. Brandy had not been notified yet of anything. So, and Betty's the one that put this out there in the first place. But
that has seen the documents. That is not.
Hey, Brandy.
So it's not a lie. The yard that they're digging up right now, the woman is being charged with not reporting the death of a child.
Oh, honey.
And thank you for putting that out on the internet before our family was informed, because they were trying to protect us, and they're trying to make sure, because there's
See, she's talking directly to Bullhorn Betty.
Yeah.
Because she did that.
Yeah.
2 people involved.
Oh my God.
They're trying to tie the case together. So thank you so much for putting that out there before they could tell us. Thank you. You have no idea what you've done to our family right now. You have no idea.
Yes, guys, you heard that correctly.
Okay. But she never did anything. She's never done anything. She's never misinformed. She's never jumped the gun on anything. Yeah, I have it. The 911 call itself, I'll have to go on Twitter and get that. I got a transcript of the call. But she claims she didn't do anything. I want to advocate for children and victims, but it needs to be worth my while. Cash. Sick, all of them. Yeah, they are. My whole thing about the Wandering Orphan is that she was supposedly driving while actively chatting in Blow Shorts chat. Yeah, she sure, according to her, she was. I don't understand why she, which we're going to get into, but that thing with Brandy that really touched me but Betty never did anything. She would never do that. She caused all that. She did that. And this is, as Up Investigates, I'll show his post. I don't know if I can read it from here. But this is his post. And this was from Blank Screen's channel, but I also have FS Investigates too. It says, here is the incident and dispatch logs from the fake Layla Santinello. Oh, I can't speak today. Santinello sighting that Bullhorn Betty broadcast live before confirming it with law enforcement, and instead contacted the mother, giving her false hope. From the time the 911 call ended, a unit was on scene in 2 minutes and 9 seconds. The caller was already gone. So it was a miracle Layla was found, but she couldn't wait 2 minutes and 9 seconds from the end of the call, or 5 minutes and 3 seconds from the time the 911 call started. She witnessed this miracle event, and she didn't call. It was worth calling Bullhorn Betty and getting the mother involved, but she didn't have 2 minutes and 9 seconds to stay with the missing person. This is as low as it gets. But Blank Screen's going to read you all the log. And the next clips coming up with Betty are from the Idaho 4. And then there's part of her part 2 cooking live, and not about the cooking. I finally watched some of it that I want to talk about.
Employees stated the female was waiting for a ride and was.
Oh, I guess I messed up that part. Okay, but here's the police report, or the call log.
Oh, wait, I forgot to have my press pass on.
We all need to print up press passes and start wearing them every time we're in chat.
I guess I'll read it to y'all. Shit.
Cash, who'd you time out?
It says,
or delete.
On October the 4th, 8:49, Lockhart, Ashley.
No doxing. Yeah, no doxing. Who's doxing? Okay. You guys seen the police report or the call logs?
Called in a miss.
Now, Betty, and I want to show you what I want to go to my messenger and show you FS Investigates latest post. Oh, it might be better to get it off. Maybe I better get it off Twitter. I don't know. Because I want to show you the comments that he commented back on. But she's still... I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. I don't know how much this is going to let me do. I might end up just going to Twitter so I can scroll down. I don't know if it'll let me scroll down this way. Hey, my mouse is working. I'm in shock. What the hell? Okay, this is he said, now that it's 100% proven that Bullhorn Betty pulled a scam for views with the sighting of Layla Santinello in Missouri, I hope she has the decency to apologize to Layla's family and friends for victimizing Layla, for monetizing fake news about her, for being a con person. That was his words, not mine. Betty, you can't come on me about that. And then it's just the call log. Wow, that is really hard to see. So the call was at 8:40. It looks, I can't see those small little letters. Darn it. But it only took them 2 minutes and 9 seconds. 2 minutes and 9 seconds? And she couldn't hang? What the hell? See, it's not going to let me see the chat. Or, oh, wait. Yes, it is. Okay. There were some comments in here that I thought were pretty good. But it's, okay. Oh, this computer. Yeah, you don't like me either. Oh, no. Okay, so it brought that up. Not what I wanted, but okay. It says staff confirmed oh, wait. Chronicles of the Shady wrote, this isn't the first time Betty has made up stories for views. That lady that called was also a member of hers. Betty stays live and the woman doesn't wait for Ellie to come. Yeah, it makes sense. So the employees didn't confirm tattoos. This is cruel and heartless. Yeah, it is. Because she said that they did about the tattoos. Staff confirmed. Mrs. FS investigates. Steve responds back. Staff confirmed tattoos. Lots of laughs. So in the 2 minutes and 9 seconds between the call and law enforcement arriving, Orphan confirmed the tattoos, saw surveillance that was brought up at one point, and managed to leave. Oh, and called in anonymously. Points. I don't know. But Betty, just so you want to know, I just showed that to show that you don't remember what you say. And we're going to go on to the next clips. Because you don't remember what you say. You did not handle it behind the scenes. You handled it very much public, live. Okay, I have to go to a different video here. You clearly said you did nothing to Brandy Neal, but in her own words, you heard her. You think because you didn't have her live on your panel that that's okay? It's not okay, Betty. Okay, why is it not giving me? I have to do it in through YouTube. It gives me a hard time when I have videos uploaded and I have them unlisted. It makes me go through all these steps to play it, and I shouldn't. Oh, by the way, guys, hit that like button and subscribe for me if you're not already subscribed. I'd appreciate it. Very much so. Okay, come on. Oh, no. Videos. Okay, BHB, Idaho. Now, Idaho. Oh, Betty says a lot. I hope I put this together right. Betty says she's never went after and I have a video on my channel that I did the night she was on Molly's panel, which I might show that, of them really going hard on the survivors from Idaho. But she claims she doesn't do that, and she doesn't want anybody else to do it. So I just wanted to play some clips that remind everybody what Betty's really saying. And Lord, I hope I put this together right. But let me recap for a minute before we get into this. Hey, Helen. Hey, Turtleloo. Yeah, Helen, I question that. I was trying to be as generic as possible. I am West Coast too, and I feel everyone else is East Coast, so I was like, yes. Okay, Cash is just playing as usual. Okay. He really likes to talk. You know what? YouTube should have a thing for the Cashes in the world. They should get jobs going around to everybody's chat, just messing with people's chat, just timing people out, deleting a comment here and there, just being a little shithead. I think they should get paid money for that because it actually livens up the dead chats. What do you think? You with me, Cash? Hey, Nikki. Thanks, Forgotten. All right, now this is different clips of Betty with the Idaho 4. She.
Going on. It was just in poor taste. It's not like Dylan and Bethany are already under the gun with, the whole world over an 8-hour, taking 8 hours to call law enforcement and knowing people were inside that home before they ever called law enforcement. So they don't need any more on them, especially lies, because all it's doing is inciting more people, in my opinion, to attack Bethany and Dylan, which are victims. I never.
Isn't that exactly what you've done? You have went after poor Dylan so hard. You really have. You have went after this girl hard. You were on Molly's panel, and you guys were hammering it. And you've done how many videos? And I got some clips here to show some of the nasty things you've said. You're right. They should not be attacked. They should not be bothered. Never stopped you right out the gate. Never stopped you a bit. You've not doubled down. You've tripled down, quadrupled down. And then you're going to get upset at parents who don't want to go relive all this in that trial, which is none of your damn business and it's not your right to judge on. It wasn't your child. But we're going to get into what you say about these surviving victims, Betty. And there were so many clips. I could do this for another 4 hours just on the Idaho 4 stuff. Probably longer. That's just the videos. I've rewatched enough of you. After today, I need a break. I don't need to watch you. That's why I'm doing other creators in the middle and doing the rest of you at the end. Because you're too much.
Never said they weren't victims. People attacked me because I was bringing up relevant information that we're going to have to address at some point in this case.
The consult.
Okay, Betty, the things you're getting ready to say in the next few minutes is not relevant information. You don't have to address any of it. In all honesty, you're a YouTuber. You're not part of the case as much as you'd like to be. So really, you don't have to address anything because you have no more facts, no more info in the case than anybody else out here. The police have been very tight-lipped. The prosecutor has been very tight-lipped. They only let out what they have to for good reasons. Examples. People like you. But let's get into this because this is about you going after poor Dylan. And aren't you the one that's posting stupid videos of them getting a traffic ticket or something, from years before the crime happened? You don't think that's trying to paint them in a negative light? That's not you gripping off these beautiful kids whose life was cut way too short. Way too short. But you think it's okay to put out those videos and grift off them. Okay. Just like you grifted off this, but we're going to play you.
Of his family. Many of you guys don't know this. And this really pisses me off.
And this
really, really, really pisses me off. Many of you guys know we had an opportunity to sit down with the Gonzalez family. Okay. That Olivia's working on that. We were hoping that yesterday we would be able to drop that video, but it's a long video and it's
we, what do you mean by we? You mean the video that you all played that poor family for? You all used the fact that their daughter followed her on TikTok. So they weren't friends. They didn't talk. She probably followed a lot of people. That don't mean nothing. But you guys spun that and played that to get that interview. We know. You played them. But Betty, you weren't even a part of that interview. You inserted yourself into that situation, as usual. But Olivia's video didn't give you any credit, by the way. Her documentary, my ass. Anyway, let's get back into it. And this is older. This is from January 6th, 2023, her live. So, but it's what she said in this live. Believe me, it was a long live. We only got minutes of it.
Her editing is taking a little longer than she anticipated. So that video won't be dropped until Monday. I'm sorry. We wanted to get that out, but it's just not, it's not ready.
What are you doing to get it out, Betty? What is with the we? It wasn't your interview. You weren't even supposed to be part of it. You're not editing it. So what are you doing to put it out? You mean Olivia's going to put it out and you're going to ride the train because that's what you do.
If you guys know anything about Olivia, she's a perfectionist. She likes when she does her documentaries for them to be absolutely beautiful.
She's a perfectionist? Okay. Isn't she the one that does alien abductions and the paranormal with some true crime here and there? Some really off-the-wall theories. Seriously. Whew. But okay.
So I know whatever we're going to get is going to be nothing short of amazing because it's Olivia doing it.
Okay.
But we're just going to have to be a little more patient. So Monday will be the day that we go live and discuss that. But while we met with the family, one thing that we learned was the family did reach out to Dylan. They reached out to Dylan. Kaylee's family reached out to Dylan to check on her and to ask her a few questions. Would you know that Dylan never responded to the family?
I don't know. I'm sure that part of that's true. I don't know if the whole statement is true. But if she didn't or did, it's none of Betty's business. She's a young kid who went through a horrific ordeal. Cut her some slack, for Christ's sake. Holy cow. You have no idea how you would react if you were in that position. Cut the girl some slack.
She never responded to the family.
Okay.
And I want to know, at this point, why was Dylan saved? Why was she saved? Why would he walk right past her? She be able to, look at him eyeball to eyeball. Eyeball to eyeball.
Okay. Instead of saying why she was saved, you sound disappointed that she was, Betty. You really do. You sound really nasty, your tone. How about saying be thankful that she was, that she wasn't murmured as well. You can't do that. You're going to continue throwing this girl under the bus and it's going to get worse. Trigger warning for anybody.
After killing 4 people and he walks right past her and out the door and doesn't even assault her, doesn't say anything to her, nothing. She still managed to unfreeze long enough to get to her room. Might have been an idea to call someone for help. Absolutely. Are you freaking kidding me? Absolutely. We also never got Bethany's statement in what she said or heard or saw, only Dylan. Why? Good question. Good question. Why is the statements from Bethany Funk not
Okay.
in there?
Betty, you have said a godzillion times that law enforcement and the prosecutor's office, the state, has not released a lot. And you keep hammering them for it. And then you turn around and say, but it's a good thing because they don't, it's okay if they put out mistruths because, they need to do that to save their investigation. But then you turn around and you hammer them for it. So you can't have your cake and eat it too. Now it's got to be one way or the other. Are the police outright lying like you keep saying? Or are they just not talking enough for you? Because maybe they don't want to hurt their case. I'll wait for your answer. God, I keep waiting. You never answer.
I don't know. Maybe because she had nothing to contribute. Maybe she was literally the only one that was utterly clueless. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But it still pisses me off. And again, this is something Dylan will have to live with literally the rest of her life. Because now that we know that this assailant walked right past her, she heard whimpering and didn't even bother checking on her freaking friends / roommates. You don't even have to be friends.
Huh?
But, I'm sorry. I don't know how stupid, and I'm going to say that, how stupid a person can be to see an assailant in their MFing house.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody walks right past you. You're opening the door because you're hearing whimpering and you're watching.
Okay. This is an advocate, people. This is an advocate for victims. And I stopped it in case it triggered because she gets bad. She is, hey, TT, she is all over this girl, but she's never went after her. She's never did anything. Hey, wishful thinking. She's never, but just listen. Oh, Betty. You still don't have the facts in the case as of today. You have what has only been mandatory to be released. They're not going to put it all out there. Quit assuming. You don't know if there is or isn't a statement from Bethany. I'm sure there is statements of hers. You don't know any of it. But okay.
Watching a guy completely in black clothing walking through your effing house and you go and shut the effing door and don't even call law enforcement. What? How stupid. How stupid. And I'm sorry, she might be a victim. She might have been startled, but I don't give a rat's ass. Where did your common sense go? What is going on in our school systems where a college student doesn't know how to pick up the freaking phone, dial 911 when they see an assailant in their home?
Okay. Whoa. What? What the hell does a school system have to do with her calling 911? How the hell did they get involved? How do you do this? Number one, you're in college. I think you're beyond them showing you how to dial 911, Betty. Oh, dear Lord. You don't know. You weren't her. Betty, it was a frat house. There was a lot of people in and out of that house all hours of the day and night. Well, not a frat house, but a party house. It was a college dorm, for Christ's sake. There's always people coming and going. People were still wearing masks because of the virus. Okay. Oh, you talking about her cooking video? Yeah, I'm going to show a little bit about, only because of what she says. And it's not while she's cooking, because I don't want to get grossed out. I have to cook dinner today. I don't want to get grossed out. And I'm very, very. How confused are you on the daily? Do you remember to wipe when you definitely need to? Yeah. I am not a freaking troll. I like true crime and things and stuff. Just get overzealous at times. Oh, Cash, we love you, though. Don't you worry about that. I like that you spice up a chat. I hate this attacking the victims. They are kids. Yeah. But according to Betty, she never attacked her. In fact, she's telling people not to do it, that they don't need anything else on them. But this has been going on since this happened. I mean, there's even ones prior to this that are, like I said, I might show a clip of it. It's on my channel where her and Molly and I think a couple other people came up were just really going at this girl. It's insane. But let's keep listening.
What are we teaching our kids when they go into the room and lock the door and act like nothing happened and they could have saved someone's life? Dylan, you did that all by yourself, girlfriend.
Wow.
You had an opportunity to help them and you shut your door and lock it and don't even call 911 for hours. Sorry. People can be mad at me. People can say, whatever they want and how I'm, what is it? Victim shaming a victim. I don't give a rat's ass. You clip channels, run with whatever the hell you want to run with. I don't care. Dylan, damn. Damn. That's all I got to say. Damn.
Well, you had a lot to say. And you're right. Damn. But it's not on Dylan. It's damn you, Betty. You have no idea what was going through that girl's mind. Again, she may not have even realized anything was going on. You don't know. You weren't there. And you haven't really heard the facts of the case yet. And you're throwing this girl who is a surviving victim, whether you like it or not. She's a survivor, Betty. And I know the anger in your voice when you said it earlier, you wished it otherwise, just by the meanness and anger in your voice. But how dare you go after her? That's not what an advocate does. I don't know any advocates that go after the victims, Betty. And there's so many clips of you saying stuff about these victims. And like I said, I need to do more than one part on you because there's just a lot with you. As a parent, I don't think I could listen to the evidence or read it. Yeah, that would be, I don't know. I will toast when she is bankrupt. Holy, yeah. She, they went out, got drunk, came home, saw a dude, went to bed, slept the drunk off, woke up, what the fuck, called 911 period. You know how many hours kids can sleep? Yeah, exactly. I mean, college kids can sleep even without any booze involved. Add a couple beers or a couple drinks to that, and exactly, they were out partying. She has no idea. She's not there. But to attack this girl, did I have questions? Do I have questions? Absolutely. But I'm not going to get on here and attack a victim, a surviving victim who just went through something horrific just to get views and clicks, because that's why she's doing it. She has no more information than any of us.
And I would never, and this is for everybody. You guys see, I wouldn't even live with this chick. If you can't figure out how to dial 911 when a guy in black clothing and a ski mask is in your house, I don't want to live with you. Wow. I don't want to be around you.
Wow.
Like, stay the hell away from me if you don't know how to dial 911. Because if my life is in danger, if your life is in danger, I want somebody that knows how to pick up a phone and call 911. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple.
Well, what's pretty simple is 911 was called, Betty. It was. Just saying. Okay.
I keep getting yelled at for victim blaming and shaming. It was terrified, but I don't care. How scared am I? I'm calling 911 thinking he's going to come back for me too. Exactly, Caitlin. You're not going to get yelled at here. I can guarantee that, because I'm bitching up a storm of how stupid this girl could be.
Okay. First off, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? Don't you think that the state is taking care of what they need to take care of? You are no one to get on here and bitch about anything about her. You're really not. And Betty, that's not true. If somebody comes into your chat and disagrees with you, you block the hell out of them. Look at your block list. Girlfriend, you probably got one of the longest on YouTube. But again, who are you?
How stupid.
Who are you to call her
Okay.
stupid? You don't know. These kids were senselessly murmured. And these girls are so lucky and blessed to be here. Especially Kayla. Especially her. Being that she did open the door. You should be cheering that. That's what you should, but no. You're going to throw her under the bus and make it look like she could have did something that you have no idea. You have no idea. You don't know nothing about the murmurs themselves, because the whole autopsy thing, you'll find that out in trial. There's details you don't know. Like, they're going to have experts that can say, that can get it down to within minutes of death occurring from wounds. So I don't want to go into a lot of detail about it. But because I don't, yeah. Betty, there's so much you don't know. You're gonna make this, and you don't think this girl and her friends are seeing this, that this isn't being passed around everywhere? What the hell kind of advocate are you? Seriously, what kind of advocate are you?
Especially seeing a man in black in the house.
Mm.
She did nothing. She went to bed and fell asleep while her friends were dying on the floor.
Oh my God.
There is no shock in this world. Like, I literally, not only that, but after the shock wears off, she should have had her brain back on, right? Shock doesn't last forever. If she was in shock, she wouldn't have walked in her room and been able to go right to sleep. She should have been tossing and turning. You would think curiosity, just to go check on her friends, would have been killing her to find out and make sure everybody's okay, especially when she heard all this stuff and then nothing. Everybody just went quiet except for whimpering coming out of Xana's room. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Betty, do you know anything about shock? Do you know anything about it? Do you understand that everybody is different? You also are, again, putting in facts you shouldn't be as facts, things as facts. These kids had been out partying, Betty. Partying. Add that to the shock of what she was seeing or hearing. Not to mention that it was a party house and people were often in and out all hours of the day and night, and people were still wearing masks back then. In fact, they still do wear masks. Some people. Betty, shame on you for going after this girl and putting this on this girl. Shame on you.
She doesn't get a free pass on here. Like, what the hell was she thinking?
Oh my God.
It seems some of us have forgotten that not all details are in this, and we are judging this poor Dylan, who was terrified and a victim. Nice look, Betty, victim shaming Dylan, while you, my friend, can kiss my ever-loving ass. Okay? And nobody is telling you to be here. And I don't care if you call me a victim shamer or not. Thank God it wasn't you in that house, right? Right? If it was you dying on the floor and somebody shut the door and locked it on you, how would you feel?
Betty, that is not... Now you tell me she's not dramatizing that. Oh goodness, what is her malfunction today? Oh no, this is from January 6th, 2023. I just put some clips together. Hi, Gma, how you doing? Hey, Mama Bear. Hey, Wise Angel. Yeah. If I was Dylan's mom, I'd go to court and make sure Bertha couldn't say my daughter's name ever again. Hey, Dorton girl. Yeah. I would have served her with a restraining order. Yeah, something. This is insane. She is totally went after this girl, but she says she hasn't, and she's telling people not to, that they don't need it. But yet she's done nothing but that. Hey, Hope. Good to see you. No work, no husband. Oh, yeah, I know. My house is so quiet right now. I'm loving it. Yeah, I bet he doesn't have a clue what shock is. This itch, I cannot stand what she says about Dylan. This is a new streamer. Old. This is from January 6th. This part. The other part was October 11th. Yeah. It's in response to what she said on October 11th. That she never went
Right?
after them.
How would you feel? How about if it was your daughter or your child?
Hmm.
Would you say I'm victim shaming then? Or you just don't care about your family?
Oh
I'm
my God.
just asking, Star Sassy. Because to be honest with you, from where I sit, I like the way I look. Okay? I like everything that comes out of my mouth. I own it.
Hmm.
I'm not PC. Okay? I'm not politically correct and will never be that. If I see something that's foul, I'm going to say it's foul. If you don't like that, tough shit. You're in the wrong freaking room. I can tell you that right now, Star. You're in the wrong place. You are in the wrong place.
Okay.
She better testify against him. I'm sure she's going to testify against him. She doesn't have a choice at this point. They will subpoena her ass in there.
So you're okay with attacking a victim, right, Bets? You're okay with that. And that's what you've done, but you said you haven't done it. I think I just showed a couple clips showing that you have done that, Betty. Wow. I damn sure would. I would be thankful that they survived while being heartbroken. Mine did not. Yeah. Oh, I've forgotten. Thank you. Yeah, she's beyond vile. Wow. I just, it's still, even as many times as I've seen it, the one with her and Molly, they really went, they said some off the wall stuff. Some off the wall stuff. I believe. I don't think that was an upload. I'm not sure. I better check. I don't remember if it was an upload or a live. It might have been an upload. Oh, wait. Justin Pearl, Subway Rider. Oh, it would have been months ago, before Molly was gone. So they can't do nothing if I play that, right? Because it's on my channel and it was before she was. I think it's upload. Yeah, it's upload. It's not like I play her all the time, so I don't think YouTube will say anything. Though I cannot believe she's doing Dre videos again. I just cannot believe it. I know it's on here. I just gotta find it. Oh, this is. I think I might have found it. I might have found right to the part where Betty. Okay. I don't even want to show that. Never mind. I'll just go right into what I was going to show. I don't want to show another clip of them attacking Dylan and Brittany. I just don't. I have it on my channel, though. Olivia was even up on panel. But I've had enough of her going after that girl. That's disgusting. How dare you say you're an advocate? Especially when you don't even know what the hell you're talking about. But she said some things on this live here that I just found today because I hadn't listened to it. Because I figured it was just on her cooking, but I don't want to show her cooking again. God, no. Ugh, I don't want to gross everybody out. Like I said, I have to cook today. But she says some stuff on here. Let's see what chat's saying, and then we'll start this. I actually got on panel to defend Dylan, telling my story of a crime committed against me and how I was scared to go to LE. I was about the same age as Dylan at the time. Yeah, I don't get going. No, BHB, you're ill-informed, spread information, attack victims because you are inexperienced and uneducated to the effects of crime and trauma. So very true. And good for you, Mama Bear, sticking up. I just don't see where. Yeah, it does. It takes courage. And these kids were hungover. Or they were probably still very much under the influence. I mean, they were still. But to attack them and say she's stupid and that she, they laid there and died because of her. And it's just, wow. Yeah, the point that needs to be focused on, Dylan was younger than most of us. It's easier to watch a scene from the outside and say what you would do than be a victim and react in a moment. Exactly. Until you're actually in them shoes and going through the same scenario of that night, you have no clue how you'd react. Not one. At least in my book. But I just wanted to show, I don't know if I got my point across. I just wanted to show Betty saying she doesn't do stuff that she does do. She's the one who caused that with Brandy. She's, and Brandy made it clear, she also said she did things behind the scenes to confirm about Layla. That was not true at all. She doesn't attack a victim, but she attacked the victim, and that's only just a couple clips. There's so many. And this is her live from the other day. Let me see one. Oh, I've been making some rhodonite crystal bracelets today. Maybe I should send Bubba one, as they help you see the truth, seek your intelligence, etc. Wow, rhodonite crystal bracelets? That's cool. Bertha doesn't act like an adult. She calls law enforcement over ish. Yeah, I couldn't believe she called. I really wanted to be a fly on the wall to hear that FBI office. Because if there was people in the office with him, if he was in the office, they take calls at home just like anywhere else. You can work from home. Did he put it on speaker? Could you imagine the people in the office sitting around saying, this freaking woman is calling in about a piece of bread and a blank screen, typing the word grift in her YouTube chat. I would howl. That would make their day. And they should have yelled at her for wasting their time. Oh, that's right. She said she doesn't know, but someone at an event, God forbid, there's a lot of people at events, brushed past her. And actually, I guess they made contact because they were brushing past her in the crowd. And she assumed that it was a blank screen. But she can't tell them who a blank screen is. Yeah. And there's a piece of bread that's been harassing me for a year on YouTube. And I've threatened her and I've tried to dox her and I did all this stuff to her, but all she's done is talk about what I say. What are you going to tell? I mean, I know they had to laugh their asses off, especially when she told them it was a burnt toast, a piece of burnt toast and a blank screen. They laughed. They had to have. How else would you deal with the stupidity? But this is Betty's part 2 of her cooking live the other day. Now, this, like I said, is That was so funny. Tears ran down my eyes. Hey, it's like her post comparing the war between Palestine and Israel to what they do. Yeah, I could not even believe that shit. Did you all see her Twitter post? Oh my God. I was like, she cannot, she just can't be serious. She cannot be serious. But she is. She's totally serious. Uh-huh. Totally, totally serious. Oh, by the way, I have memberships too, guys. If I can post the link, because unfortunately, I don't even know how to do that. I can't find my own damn link. But let me turn the speaker down.
Right? I got the big spoon.
Oh no.
I use this. A traditional, can't be a flavored coffee, obviously.
Did I put the right part on? Yeah, part 2.
Biscuits are done. This will be thickened up enough. So.
And that's all right. I don't want to watch your food. I don't want to get grossed out. I thought I had it at the point.
Oh,
Maybe it wasn't. I thought it was.
When you look at here, like you do have some right there. Very hearty. Lots of.
Okay, bye.
Some point.
Maybe it was part 1.
I know it, like some of the subscribers that aren't members.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want, Betty. Tell the truth. We all want members. It must have been part 1, not part 2. Uh-oh. Did I do part 1? Yeah, okay. Oh, freaking commercials. It's not really going to let me fast forward? Come on. All right. Now, I know there was a part where she was sitting. Oh, here it is. It is part 2. Damn, she gets the ads. Okay, let me share screen. I got to the part. Sorry about that. I should have downloaded it too, and I didn't. I ran out of time. It's going to rain. Of course, it's going to storm. The bus is going to come. It's got to storm. I got to get soaking wet. Okay. Hey, pig lips and back flips. Yeah, I don't want Debbie. Hey, DBS on the streets. Hey, blank screen. Yeah, I don't want that either. Nope.
Felt like really cooking in a while, but I do. So my mac and cheese literally has to be Velveeta, right? It's got to be Velveeta. It's got to be, or Cracker Barrel. I love Cracker Barrel, the box Cracker Barrel. But other than that, I want to make it myself. I want to make it from scratch. So, sorry, when I do pepper and onions, I don't know what it does, but it just gets all of my nasal passage all gunked up. So I'm going to turn on the
Wait. I got to say something because this is going to gross me the hell out the whole time I'm watching this. You're wiping your nose and stuff. Please tell me you are going to go wash your hands before you touch any food. That's my only question. Because, yeah.
Computer and get on the computer here just a little bit. Let's see how many people we got in here. I can't even read. I'm so blind, y'all. I'm literally getting blind. And you know the crazy part is, I didn't realize how blind I was.
Okay, I'll fast forward.
Until I went to the freaking eye doctor. Then they put glasses on. I'm a slob. I'm a slob, but I know where everything's at here.
I'll fast forward through all this because it's just her fluff. But I have to agree with that. She's right.
I use Velveeta when I make homemade mac and cheese. Mine was reading, and there's quite a few different types of cases that are going on, like a murder-suicide in New Jersey. Alabama, 14-year-old kills brother and has a family hit list, a 14-year-old. Yeah, I mean, guys, I'm telling you, there's some crazy stuff going on out there in the world. Child neglect leads to the death of a 4-month-old. I mean, it's just it's bad. Every time I turn around, and here's the one that was Ard, the little 5-year-old. It was just that story. It's so heartbreaking for me that I'm covering it in general terms. I really am, because I'm telling you, I can't cover a case like that. I don't, I try. I read into them, and I got to tell you, I'm so enraged by the details of the case that, I mean, I just can't. It's very hard. It's very, very hard when it comes to certain this animal out of Kansas, without a doubt, to a crime that happens to a toddler. I mean, a 5-year-old to me is still a toddler. I know they're big girls. I get that. But, they're
not big girls. They're 5. They're very much little girls. Are you kidding me?
Babies at 5 years old. I'm sorry. They are. And things like this just, it enrages me. It really does. And it's one of those things where I'm so thankful that law enforcement got to.
Okay, this outrages you, but so far all we heard is I. Okay.
The animal before somebody else did. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell you what, there's a few people. There's a few people in Bullhorn Betty's, mind that would definitely be ripe for, a bobbit maneuver. And this animal out of Kansas, without a doubt, is definitely one of those people. And I'm also listening. I received a few other articles in here, and we're just going to go through it. I got to go check on the beef stew in just a second.
You better watch your hands.
Was charged in killing of his baby Freed. What is this? Daniel Bannister was released after a judge ruled in his favor over seized cell phone. The prosecutor's office has appealed the decision, and this is one that says Mercer County police officers who was charged in the killing of his infant daughter in 2018 was released from county jail in January after a judge ruled in his favor over seized cell phones. The Mercer County prosecutor's office confirmed Wednesday. Casey de Blasio, a spokesperson for the prosecutor's office, confirmed to the Patch that Daniel Bannister was released. They shouldn't be around children. I'm sorry, and I know that it's got to be hard, but I think when you're on, and it's a double-edged sword, because what if the person is innocent and they were taken during this time?
Okay, I had myself muted.
Child, or on the flip side of that, even if they're guilty,
I had myself muted again. Okay.
Do they not have a right to have the love and hugs and support of their children? So, I mean, there's a lot that can be said on that. I kind of bounce back and forth on that because it's a tough decision, you know, what's right, what's wrong. But I'm sorry, but I just feel, I mean, you're already in jail. So, you know, you're already suffering, whether you're innocent or guilty anyways. I just personally want to make sure that children are safe because they don't get to make decisions for themselves. And they're the ones that get the brunt of the decisions that their parents make on their behalf. So if you have a person that's already in jail for hurting a child, to me, just like they do other victims where they say you can't be around them, I personally believe that they should not be around any other children, supervised or unsupervised, because it only takes a split second.
But and I'm
sorry,
didn't just a couple seconds ago you say that you're undecided, and you know, and now you're saying that they shouldn't be. I happen to agree, but you just said the exact opposite a couple seconds ago. But I happen to agree with that. I can't believe I'm saying this. I agree with Betty. But what do you mean? What's a parent's job, Betty? What is a parent's job, Betty? To raise their children, and you make the choices for them because they are not old enough to understand and comprehend to make their own choices, Betty. But just saying. But in this case, no, he should not be allowed around no kids. But you just literally contradicted yourself.
I think that's a huge gamble with people's children's lives. I truly believe it. Now, again, you know, people probably don't necessarily agree with me 100% of the time, and that's okay because I don't agree with them 100% of the time. You know, we all have our own stuff going on. What we got going on here?
Yeah, Lisa, I seen that. Actually, I think I did a small video or something. Yeah, I was muted. I know. I keep forgetting to turn that damn button back on. I've seen that live, and I actually have the actual live, and Betty was drunk. I actually have a newer one than that too. Of Betty and her wine. It looks like, doesn't it look just like Dog the Bounty Hunter? I'm telling you, she's like, I don't know if any of you know wrestling, and this was years ago. She looks like a cross between the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and Dog the Bounty Hunter. It looks like they got together and had a child. Hi, KB. Hey, Salbella. It is raining like a sieve. Please let my neighbor want to go pick up the kids today. I mean, the bus stop's only on the corner, but it's like 20 steps from my house, maybe. I don't know. But it's raining really bad. Wait a minute. Did anybody see her wash her damn hands? Did anybody just see her wash her damn hands? You were wiping your nose and stuff. That's gross. Wash them damn hands. Please. I really did want to do your cooking. Maybe I'm done with this.
Getting hot in here. Here. Get this lid. That's the one bad thing about this stock pot and the lid. There's like not a real good broth to.
All right, I'm not going to listen to her
potatoes and stuff.
Talk about her food. But there is another video I wanted to play. I think it's on my channel. Wait a minute. So, Betty. Just wanted to give you those clips, Betty, to let you know that you did say things that you said you didn't say, and you were the cause of Brandy's anguish that night. So, let me see. Or maybe it was it Menace's last video? I think we did Chronicles. Did you guys watch any of Hills's live Bullhorn Betty a 22-month retrospective? She showed all her videos, but this is one of Hills's. Maybe we'll share this. It's one of her newer ones. It's how to ruin a reputation. Oh, that's a live. That's a long live. I'm not doing that one. That's a 6-hour live. I thought it was a short. Let me go to shorts. But she showed it. You forget some of the stuff because Betty does so much that you actually forget about it. Oh, Betty's doing Dolly's soap. That was funny. She was pimping for Dolly. When was this one? Betty's it was a month ago. We'll do this one. Betty's simping hard for Dolly. I don't know if Dolly wants that though. You might want to think about that, having her do his advertising. Did she go live today? I didn't even check. You sent me a link in my email. Oh, for that video? Oh. Yeah, Betty was drunk. Y'all want to watch some of that? I did want to keep this shorter. We'll play this real quick though. Lisa, was that to that video from Burnt Toast? Hi, Kathy. Hi, Chris Crest. No, it's a different one. And it's so good. Okay, I'll show that. I'll go to my mail and get it. Because I think my girlfriend's going to get the kids, so. Oh, wait, no, that's on Proton. That's right. But it still should give me Gmail. No, it won't. No, it won't. Okay. Let me go. I have to go in here through this. Because I have the thing. Well, I can do Proton on my. I'm going to my email. I will show that clip. Is it a long one? It don't really matter. I can show it anyway. Come on, sign me in. Oh, of course it's raining, so my internet's going to suck, right? Of course. Come on and load. It's taking forever to freaking load. Okay, while that's loading, we'll talk. I don't know why it's taking so long. Maybe I can bring it up here instead. Proton mail. Oh shit. Where did I put the login for it? I don't remember the damn thing. Of course you want me to sign in. Like I remember. Okay, so my internet's going to start messing up, right? Oh, here we go. It's loading. I'll just send it to myself then. Or I can just play the audio. So what's chance? I'm waiting for this to load. I'll send you your Gmail. Stand by. All right, I'll check my Gmail. I got it on my Proton, but I'll just have to play the audio. Oh, Betty with her a glass of wine. Okay. Well, I didn't get a chance to ask Burnt Toast, but I've asked her prior if it was okay if I used her content. So I'll make sure I give her credit in the description and link her video. I'll just go to Toasty's channel and find it. I remember this stream. It was good. It was funny. $10 months ago. I could just wait for my Gmail. I know, Bus. Come on, Cindy. Let me know you're going to go get the kids. Yeah, I've got the video. Just may have to play audio. Oh, it was alive. I'm loading it, people. Sorry about this. I wasn't planning on playing this. So I didn't have it preloaded. Did you change the title? It says, the Karen strikes back and misses. BHB's drunk. I don't see it. Oh, well, I'll play the audio. I don't see it.
You got off on the wrong foot. I'm going to give you a second chance to prove yourself, all right?
And that denominator is her. Right.
Yeah, but this is funnier to see it. Let me go to my Gmail and get it.
And again, some of the stuff on her list is just not realistic. Like one of the
November 16th.
She doesn't like being ignored. Just answer her right away. She's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, he's ignoring me."
All right, I'll go to my Gmail and bring it up.
So it makes me wonder if this is the reason why none of her.
Because I know Betty's gonna make some freaking outlandish.
Kills it right there. Seriously, what the hell are we supposed to do about it? I get on my bullhorn, I'm back.
Some outlandish fat faces, especially when she's drinking, and it's funny. Okay, I got it. Now I can share it. All right, yay.
Okay. First she says that she's broke. Then she says she has all this money. Then she says she's broke.
Okay, where's the message?
Now she's bragging about
Oh, here it is.
All
right.
And how much money
Now I'll share screen and we'll watch it. We can actually watch it and I hear it.
Make up your mind. But if this is really about the kids, you wouldn't be counting pockets or pennies.
Sorry it took so long, guys.
I spent $1,000 on
Should have been.
So that was your choice. Told you to tone it down.
Up
a stack of papers claiming that it's their criminal record, and all of a sudden now it's valid to do that.
Okay.
And somehow because somebody has a DUI 20 years ago, that equates to them
We'll back it up a little bit.
giving their opinion has broken her. Tell me you're a snowflake without telling me that you're a snowflake.
You guys have
brought up decades and decades of issues in my past. How does that change who I am today? That only bolsters the fact of who I am today. It only explains why I am who I am today.
The last 30 minutes? All right.
Does she give this same courtesy to other people? Nope. What's the first? You're not law enforcement. You're not an attorney. Thank God. How about you stay out of...
Okay, here's
Show
the
me
last
the
30
receipts
minutes.
on that. You guys have been striking me. I haven't even been live on this channel for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I don't do true crime. I don't cover cases. I don't even know who you're talking about.
Hey, True Crime Time.
I have no idea, CK. No idea
Who's
who that
guilty?
is.
Carly Russell found
I'm
guilty.
assuming it's somebody involved in a
What?
case, and I have no idea which case.
Carly Russell found guilty a couple hours ago? Wow. Sorry, Lisa. I got it. The last 30 minutes, I'm down to 2 hours and 19. So yeah, I should be right about at the point where you want it. What you want to
Case
do.
she's talking about, or who she's talking about. But okay, girl. I mean, damn. Okay.
I had an opportunity to speak with her. And trust me, even though I didn't record her.
Betty's drunk.
Wait, what?
Right? Like, who records people?
You do. Like, you recorded the police the other day and played it on your live stream. Okay. All right.
I record certain people.
Oh, just certain
like
people.
When BT calls me, believe me, that fucking recorder is on play. Right?
I've never... Oh my God. Are we in an alternate universe? Okay.
Wow.
Is this the upside down world? Girl, I have never called you. What are you talking about? Okay. If you have a recording of me talking to you on the phone, bitch, play it. I give you permission because I guarantee you it wasn't me. I have never called you. Why would I do that? I don't talk to anyone on the phone. Even the people in my own community. I do not talk to people on the phone. What in the world?
Right?
Betty
friends, people that I'm talking. No, I don't record.
Betty is lit like a Christmas tree.
Record them. Despite what all these haters say about me, I do have integrity.
Oh, she has integrity now.
The printer's back. I noticed that.
Cock, right? Don't ever investigate anything. Don't know what I'm talking about. You know,
no, I really shouldn't say anything about her printer, though. At least it freaking works. I mean, I have a freaking expensive printer sitting there, and I don't know if it was the Spectrum guy that when he took all the boxes and cables, he took my USB cable, or if someone stuck it somewhere, but now I can't use my printer, and it's supposed to be wireless, but it won't pick up. I'm just over it. But anyway. Okay, my rant on the printer's over.
I'm just out there for clicks, views, and everything else. So why did I not blow up Brandy's front yard?
Because it wasn't advantageous to your pocket.
Exactly.
That's why.
Exactly. Instead,
you are making more money on another case.
And instead, you did what you usually do. You put out information that you shouldn't have without vetting it, and you hurt her family. Yet again.
And it wasn't until you got criticism about why you weren't covering the stuff with Brandy, then all of a sudden you came back and stepped in it. Self-aware asked, does Betty have children? Just wondering if that plays into her whole persona, what she does. She does not have children. When she was in her, I believe her early 30s, she did marry a man who had children by someone else. They were already grown. So she never raised them. I think she did some babysitting with some of the grandkids that his grown children had later, but no, she has not raised children. She never adopted them. And they divorced 10 years later, so they aren't even her stepkids anymore. And it's my understanding that they don't really care for her much. So, right.
Why? I'm always wrong. Don't know what I'm doing. Never investigated a case. So why did I not go in front of Brandy Neal's house with my bullhorn?
Because you couldn't, Betty. You knew that it wouldn't work. You knew that wouldn't be in your favor. That's why you didn't do it. You were grifting off someone else at the time. But you still managed to come back and grift off this case.
Stirring up a whole bunch of shit.
For money.
Right? Because that's all I do. Bullhorn Betty only goes and stirs up shit according to every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
I agree.
That ain't getting a blowjob for my mouth, right?
What? What did you just
Oh my God.
What did you just say? Oh, I feel bad for the guys. But you're right. Spot on. Everything you just said. Spot on.
Hold your horses, Betty. You have to buy me dinner before we start talking about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Burnt toast is so
and no
good
offense,
with
but you're
Betty.
not my type. Wolfie Vixen, yeah. When you get off work, just send me a DM on Twitter and I'll send you a link.
You know what? I don't care. Burnt toast, nobody can do Betty like you do. Yeah, I'm a burnt toast. Yeah, I'm a fan of this one. This was a good live. This was good.
Oh boy. If you don't mind, guys, I am gonna back that up just a little bit because I want to make sure that I heard that correctly.
Oh, you heard it correctly.
Oh boy.
Now, so why did I not blow up Brandy's front yard? Why?
We've told you why. You know why.
Always wrong. Don't know what I'm doing.
Spot
Never
on.
Investigated a case. So why did I not go in front of Brandy Neal's house with my bullhorn, stirring up a whole bunch of shit?
Oh, you stirred up a bunch of shit. You
Right?
just didn't do it in
That's
the
all I
front
do.
yard.
Bullhorn Betty only goes and stirs up shit according to.
That's true. I mean, you did stir up shit, even though you weren't in her front yard with your bullfrog horn. But yeah, you still managed to do that. So, there's that.
Every Tom, Dick, and Harry that ain't getting a blowjob for my mouth,
Oh,
right?
God.
Oh my God, she did say it.
Blowjob Betty, right?
Yeah, you said it.
Ew. Why do you say things like this? Oof. But guys, don't worry. She's not bothered. And like somebody said yesterday in my chat, excuse me, she is not press. She's pressed.
Yeah. She's alcohol
Guarantee
pressed.
It was actually a BJB, right?
What?
Guarantee I wouldn't have any complaining customers.
Oh my God.
Right? Sorry.
I just
Billy
forgot
Joe,
about
you can't
this.
say
Oh my God. Oh, Betty, I'd want to see what the customers are. Oh my God. I couldn't even imagine. Oh, okay.
Wow. Sorry, every other cocksucker in America. Can't
I
say
know,
that.
Lorton girl.
But I can tell you.
I keep forgetting. I put one in my cart on Amazon like 10 times, and then I end up doing something and putting my iPad down, and I just totally forget about it, honestly. And I've been at Walmart probably a million times since then. I got to put a note on my hand. I guess it's just not a priority because I don't print up a lot of stuff. I don't need to print up a million documents like this thing here does to read stuff. That would drive me nuts. Number one, I would waste too much ink and too much paper. And nope, the kids use my paper to color and draw. It goes to better use. But yeah, I just keep forgetting.
You know, even though people gave me Blowjob Betty as a name.
Oof.
Who did? I've heard lots of names for you, but not that one. Ooh. Yeah, no. Anyway, I just frustrated with the printer because it's supposed to be wireless, and I paid to make sure I got a good Kodak printer and that it's wireless. But yet my phone won't pick it up. My phone's a piece of shit, though, and it's broke. It's being held together. Yeah, I was supposed to order a new phone this weekend, also didn't. I procrastinated on all that stuff because at the end of the day, I don't like to spend a penny unless it's on someone else. So it's just something I have to take care of. But yeah, I'm just mad that I can't, even on my new laptop, I can't print. It says the drivers aren't there. I don't have a CD disc slot, so I can't. And it's wireless. It should pick it up.
They never had the experience to give the name. Right?
Yeah, okay.
For those who gave her that nickname, it has really hurt her feelings.
It sure has.
Wow. That really bothers her. And wow. Okay. So apparently all of us haters have never experienced what she just said. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's continue.
Just saying. Like any asshole that comes out now and says, hey, that's Blowjob Betty. And you're going to be like, okay, she's getting some street cred over here, right?
Oh, my. Okay.
Problem was,
wait a minute.
they're locked away
Wait a
for
minute.
too long.
You want street cred for that? Are you kidding me? Bets, you should put the alcohol away. Yeah, really, really should. That's not something I'd be bragging that I got street cred for. But okay.
I'm like, right? I can't stand up to the name Blowjob Betty. I just ain't getting enough D.
Oh my Lord.
God. It's not getting enough D.
Is she for real?
Okay.
Yeah, that's gross.
If you have to go around bragging about how you have street cred, you don't have street cred. Stop saying that. Oh, that's a lot of cringe. Okay.
Betty, you don't even know what street cred means.
What's channel called? Sorry, I forgot. It's Crude AF. And he's also on a channel called The Geek Room.
I'm really not getting enough D. Probably a reason why this. And by the way, I'm PMSing. So
oh my God.
Lord.
This, let's say not only did BHB have a freaking meltdown, she's
Oh
PMSing.
my God.
Why do all of these lolcows have to overshare stuff like that?
Yeah. Ed, you ever hear the word TMI? We don't need to know that stuff. We don't care. But didn't you knock it around in that car with Dolly or something? Just ask it. I mean, it's just a rumor I heard. I'm not saying if it's true or not. I'm asking you an honest question. Was you knocking the car around? Did it go a rocking? So, wasn't enough, huh? Okay.
Why?
Oh,
why? Why, Betty?
Oh my. That's nightmarish stuff there, man. That's some nightmare stuff.
And she hates men and is a...
But you, Betty, you do. I got a live of you drunk where you have this big list of all these things that a man's got to be or meet or do for you. Yeah, you really don't like men. Maybe I should have played that because that's a funny one too.
What the hell do they call the females that eat the males? What the hell do they call them? It was like literally right on the top of my head. Praying mantis.
You mean figuratively?
Oh Lord.
I have to be honest with you guys. I am pretty intoxicated. I wasn't intoxicated when I was home, but I'm definitely intoxicated because my whole entire bottle of wine is gone. Like I am. You asked me if
Lord, no. I forgot how funny this was.
Okay. All right. All right. There you go. Donald Duck just posted the link to the Geek Room for the person that was asking earlier.
She's intoxicated. Yeah, I'm intoxicated. But I have to be honest with you. I'm a sucker for love, and at the end of the day, it's not about my love life. But we haven't even gotten through the list. Like, there's only 20
Oh, she's got
items.
the list again. Oh my God.
Like
I didn't know she did the list. I forgot she did the list in this one too. But she started the list in her other live that she was really drunk from. But what she, she says she don't break the law, off topic here. But she will admit that she's went out and had a couple drinks at her local dive bar, and then drove home. But that's not against the law. And then proceeded to tank. In this one, she tanked a bottle of wine. In the other one, she was drinking some kind of mixed drinks. I don't know what it was. But yeah, this list is a trip, man.
11 is, no, I think we got, yeah, I think we're at 10. Kind-hearted and treats me like a lady. It's important. You got to treat your females like a lady. Does kind things for no reason. Look at that. You know how I always talk about on my channel the acts of kindness to a perfect stranger?
So she drank wine, then went to 2 bars, then got home and finished the bottle. That would be yes. She said she had, and actually then she opened the bottle the night before and it had 2 glasses. And then she had another glass or 2 that night. This was Saturday. And then she left and went to the 1 bar. She named the 2 bars. I don't remember what they're called. But she went to the first bar, I guess, she said that she had, I don't remember what the name of the drink was. I think she named it. Then went to a second bar, had food and cocktails, and then drove, again, drunk home and had the mixed drink in her left hand and then the rest of the bottle in her right. So there you go.
I even expect that from the person that dates me, right?
Rum and Coke. Yes. Sorry. Yes. That she said rum and Coke. That seems to be like her go-to when she goes out. So
for no reason.
Was it a happy hour at the local dive bar, Bets? But that's drinking and driving, Miss Lawful Citizen. You said you don't break no laws. You're one of the most law-abiding citizens there is. Okay. Haven't you already had trouble with a DUI? Maybe you shouldn't drink and drive. You know, it's not a good idea. People get killed, Betty. People get hurt. I'm not trying to make a joke of it. I'm really not. That's just messed up to do. Here's my
Needs to
neighbor.
have a deeper relationship than physical. Right? Like, I'm tired of the blowjobs. I'm tired of the, non-emotional sex shit. I'm not saying that for me. I'm speaking for my audience. Click channels, for the love of God.
What?
Let's not make it like I don't get any. I do get some every now and again. I just don't like what I get. I ain't liking what I'm getting. Maybe put that on there. Put a for sale sign. Bullhorn Betty is for sale, right? You guys want some clickbait shit, right? You want to dog me? Just, throw the P up there, right?
Oh my God. Is she? Oh my God. Oh. I'm going to let this play for a minute so I can let the kids in the front door. Oh my God.
Help Bullhorn Betty out, right? What's going to happen tonight? What's going to happen tonight is I'm going to say something and people are going to think, oh my God, Bullhorn Betty's drunk. She doesn't know what she's saying. I do know what I'm saying. I'm not that drunk.
You just said that you're very drunk. What? Exactly, Melody. What the F? I don't. I got nothing.
Yes. I'm sick and tired of being home alone. So, what can I say? Everybody keeps thinking me and Dolly are this item and stuff. If you haven't noticed, we're not.
Okay. Right. Like, I don't know what happened between her and Dolly. I frankly, personally don't care, which is why I've never addressed it or anything. I don't care. Who people date or don't date, that's their business. However, those of you that have been talking about it, whatever y'all have been saying are really, they're getting to her. So she's clearly really upset about it.
Outside of all the lies and deception that you heard, is the guy a good guy? The guy's a good guy, but he's a fucking stoner. He cannot make his decision from one minute to the next. You get literally, I'm going to do this to I'm not going to do that from him, literally in 5 minutes. Somebody like BHB can't handle all that. Like, I like plans. I like things in a nice, organized manner. I'm a fucking Virgo.
Oh, that's right. We're Virgos. Damn it. And I said I was going to do these in short lives, but here I am still on here, but this is funny. This is funny.
All right. I love Dolly to death. He is a BFF. I've got his 6. he is like a brother to me. Don't fuck with him.
Ew.
Because if you fuck with him, you're fucking with me. And you really don't want to tango with me because, like, unlike him, I don't have a problem suing a motherfucker. Listen to this shit.
Oh my God.
Oh,
True story.
Lord.
Karen alert.
This chick, Constant Sue's. I'm giving you the plug.
Constant Sue, girl, I know you're in the chat. She's totally not about to make a death threat. And,
Oh my God. This is too much. This is funny. Here's my kids.
and also attack another woman. Totally not going to do that.
You know it's eating me alive to give you this fucking plug because I can't stand your motherfucking ass. And excuse my language for every person that's praying for me right now for saying motherfucker. Right? God bless me. This bitch has put me through the fucking ringers. Now she decides to do her due diligence. Now! A year fucking later.
Oh, rip people's ears.
And it's like, Savage was like, oh, okay, sorry, that horrible bad cabbage was like.
Oh, another woman she just disparaged.
You want to work
again.
on your test
Totally
now?
doesn't tear down women, right?
Oh my God, Betty. You are so. See, we don't have to make things up about Betty. Come here, Symphony. We don't have to make things up about Betty. You don't need to twist anything Betty says. Just listen to her. Jesus.
So got arrested for this, and then what do you see? Like, I didn't even know this chick was a friend of mine, right? Because
What?
she's been so bound and bent
You
and
can watch
determined
it.
to destroy me, and I have been saying the truth for over a year, and here I'm having
Actually,
to listen to her say,
Not.
"Oh yeah, she was arrested for that."
No, that's not what she said, Betty.
And this is a math thing.
Wow, you really have a hard time with that, don't you?
Try and count by these.
Okay.
I can help Dallas.
That's not what Constance
Dallas,
said.
please don't get your-
But okay.
Just like every other
Dallas, please don't get your sister's papers out of her folder.
charge she has. Like it's
No.
irritating her.
That's not
for
what
her to have
happened.
to say that, but at least
Go
she's
in,
looking
sit at the
and
coffee
least she's being
table.
smart, and at least she's
What?
actually realizing everything.
You're already
I've
hungry?
said
You've been in the door 2 minutes.
You
want a snack?
No, that's not what she found out at all. You were not found innocent, Betty. That's, yeah. Okay. Yes, I do know that, Raven. It's one of those things where I don't know how much of that I want to speak on for a number of reasons. But yes, I have been looking into that, and I appreciate the other people that are exposing some of that right now. Lisa says, wait, why are we not calling her Betty Sue? She loves the court after she's Sue. Yeah.
I haven't lied about shit. Can you imagine a woman that hates me that much that she flipped out and cried literally on White Rabbit's channel because I was like, what have I done to you? And she could not explain one thing I've done to her. Literally.
What?
I'm not looking at her background, right?
Okay, guys, you're going to the kitchen with me. My little one wants a snack, but I'll still be playing this. Of course. Betty.
I think you are. I mean, you've admitted to doing background checks on everybody, so.
I'm not calling her college to find out if she. I don't care about it. Like if she lived another day tomorrow, if she literally dropped off the face of the earth tomorrow, people are going to be saying, "Well, you're so horrible." No, I really don't care if that woman lives or dies.
Wow.
I'm going on the record as.
Did she just what? What did she just say? Wow. You're an advocate, huh? Okay.
Bullhorn Betty channel at 3:19 in the morning and say if Constance Sue's literally died tomorrow, I would probably have a fucking party.
Hashtag victims advocate.
Wow.
Right. Oh, you just wait.
Unbelievable.
Because I think it's either after this or later, where she's like, but it's okay, guys. I'm a good Christian woman. Okay. Wow.
The list doesn't seem so important anymore, does it? But Kind Heart treats me like a lady. Let's just run through the rest of them. I mean, there's only 7 more left, right? Not like anybody on YouTube knows how to follow these or is worthy of my time anymore, right?
Wow. I wonder what the
Oh
female
my-
version of an incel is.
She's going to actually finish the list. I got to find that first part where she really goes all out in this list and wants to know why she doesn't have a man. But we'll listen to the rest. Burn Toast is so funny.
Because that's kind of what she's doing right now.
Because everybody fucking leaves me. And at the end of the day, that's what it is. I literally, everybody wants to blow smoke up your ass how I'm living with my mama, how I'm using this person, no. At the end of the day, I'm here all by myself. Why do I travel this country? Why not?
Listen up to the families, okay? Families that want her to work on your case. Pay piggies, not you guys in the audience, but her pay piggies that give her money thinking she's doing this out of some, moral background. No. Let me back it up and you can hear her in your own words why she does this.
And at the end of the day, that's what it is. I
Oh my
literally,
God, Betty.
everybody wants to blow smoke up your ass how I'm living with my mama, how I'm using this person, no. At the end of the day, I'm here all by myself. Why do I travel this country? Why not?
Why not?
That's the question you need to be asking.
Betty, travel the country. You give yourself too much credit. But we know why you do it, because you're tragedy pimp.
Asking yourself, why not? Should I sit home without a fucking roof and be depressed? Or should I be out there advocating for a child or a victim? In my opinion, I should be advocating. I shouldn't be bitching about my own personal problems, right? Because those don't matter. I mean, I'm supposed to be a fucking robot that has no feelings, and I'm supposed to do all my work for free. So why should I even stay home for this house I'm paying for when I shouldn't be paying for it because I'm supposed to be working for fucking free?
Huh?
So, there you go. She absolutely explains why she does the traveling and the cases and all that stuff. Because she is bored and has nothing else better to do. There you go. It's amazing what a little alcohol will do. Removes all those barriers. Okay.
All right. The last one is, the last ones are just kind things for no reason. What man does that, right?
Mine does. And I'm supposed to be jealous of you? Okay.
Fuck me.
I'm sorry, I was muted again. I had to get the kids a snack. Of course, they're starving as soon as they get home. Betty, mine does. I've been with my man 40-something years. Wouldn't be with him if he didn't. But we'll go on with your list.
Me.
I don't think they
You
want
need to have a deeper relationship besides physical. Which man are you going to find to do that?
Mine.
Yeah, mine. What are you talking about? Physical is very much a part of your marriage and relationship, but it's not everything. And if it is, then you don't have a relationship. There's so much more that goes into a marriage and a relationship. You can't. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, there's
yours wasn't that long though, so you don't really have that experience.
Lots of really good guys out there, and with this kind of fucking shitty attitude, I understand why they don't want to be in the same room with you.
Amen.
Because all you're gonna do is badger them and try to control everything.
Like I read this
you,
list,
Gma.
and now that I'm a little older and wiser, remember I wrote this in.
Thank you, Gma. Public nuisance to the Florida community at large. Mom always says a drunken person always speaks a sober person's truth. Yeah, well, I agree with that. Hey, TT. I think I already said hi, but saying hi again. My kiddos are the same way, Kathy. They hit the door and run to the pantry. Yeah, he didn't even have his shoes off. Can I eat? What do I pack lunches for? I get up a half hour earlier because they're so finicky. My little girl don't even give her bread with crust on it. Any kind. She can't even see a little bit of it. And they all want different. Of course, they both want different things in their lunch. Then I got to pack Dad's lunch too. So it's like, okay, guys, where do you put it all? I don't know where they put it. But see, I was smart today. I had pizza ready, so all I had to do was slice it and warm it up a little bit, and didn't have to worry about fussing with sandwiches and every damn thing else. Hi, it's me, Amberly. I don't know if I caught you. She's tried to pick up men in bars. Ooh. Yeah. Actually, Betty, Lisa did find, Crimes of Passion. She did find a perfect match for you. And he travels around in his van. Y'all can do traveling together on these cases. Just think. You could use that car bed that your subs paid for, that you were going to use going to New York, but then turned around and went home, because you were disappointed the child was found, that kind of stuff. But you could actually use that car bed you've been wanting to use. You see, you really need to hook up with Crimes of Passion so she can get you right. She can get you straight.
2021, we're in 2022. I'm kind of thinking I need to be a fucking lesbian if I want half of this list to be,
for fuck's sake,
checked off.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not even gay.
Oh, okay.
But if I want half of this fucking list, I gotta sleep with a woman. Because you ain't getting this shit from a man.
Huh?
Wow.
What?
That's a great attitude to go on a first date. I can't imagine why they don't want to date you. Again, relationships are about being a team. And if you expect to walk into a relationship where the guy is subservient to what you tell him he has to do for you, and it's not like, none of these things are about what you can bring to the relationship. It's all about you.
Betty, a relationship is 50-50, and sometimes you feel like
Tells me I'm beautiful.
It's 60-40 or even 70-30, but you know what? They're work. They're not easy. But if you want one, you have to put the work and the time in. And I don't mean by bar hopping, getting drunk, doing substances and beating each other up or strangling each other. You shouldn't assault each other ever. But it's work to have a long-lasting relationship. Example, how long were you actually, married? Not till you got the divorce granted, but before you were done, and he was gone. I don't know. You clearly don't have the experience.
Well, I got a lot of people telling me I'm beautiful. Right? I got a lot of people telling me I'm beautiful. Which ones are gonna not just say it, but actually, right? Dependable and stable. When the fuck have I ever met a person that was this dependable and stable other than myself? That's why I take care of myself.
I've met a lot of people. I know a lot of people that, who do you think takes care of them that are dependable? What? Where are you meeting these people at? Where's she meeting these people at? Hey, Wine Crimes and Mayhem. Hey, Haley Hopes. Wow.
You're stable? Wow.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever be that kind of stable.
No.
Wants to work together to build an incredible life.
Wait a minute.
Simple things.
How are you stable? You don't have a job. You can't look at YouTube as a job because it's not stable. Your channel could be gone tomorrow and it'd be nobody's doing but, some bot finding some violation you did on one of your videos, you just never know. You're not stable. That's not stable. Banking on PayPals and Cash Apps and Venmos, and that's not stable. But okay.
A woman wants that no man can fucking comprehend.
You do not
Hey,
speak for all
Scorpio
women.
Sting.
You don't speak for all men. And yeah, I see a bunch of people in the chat, Lost Little Ones and other people saying this is the real BHB. Correct. I think this is more of who she really is than we've ever seen before.
And you know what? The last couple of weeks, if you forgot who she is, the last couple of weeks and all her behaviors, her threatening and going after headstones, you know, talking about her job, trying to dox her or doxing her name, it refreshes you. Nothing has changed. And if you go between this video 10 months ago to today, you're going to find a ton of places where she's done the same exact behavior. So, how does she not see it?
I think this is probably closer to
the real Betty,
how she really is when nobody's looking.
Faithful will break up before sleeping with somebody. Who the fuck do we know that will not sleep with a woman before they break up with the other woman? Ever.
Yikes.
Nothing,
What?
never, ever, ever. They're fucking dogs.
Wow.
If you want a real life, go with a fucking pussy.
Oh.
Because these things that they call themselves men ain't got a fucking dick that works.
Oh my God.
Or a fucking brain that works. Let's be honest.
Yeah, self-aware. She's really bitter.
Whoa. What kind of men are you dealing with? And how are you? No wonder you say you need the D. I mean, according to you, the kind that you deal with are not reliable, or cheaters, or liars. Their equipment don't work. And they're no good. So maybe you ought to start picking your men from a different dive bar. I don't know. I'm just you know, trying to offer up some friendly advice. Do you ever consider a dating site? I mean, you might have a better deal than a dive bar. I don't know. I've never picked up guys in a dive bar. What the hell would I want to bring a drunk home for? Hell to the no. I had to deal with my damn husband. That was enough. No, I'm kidding. I didn't pick my husband up in a dive bar. I wasn't even old enough to drink. Neither was he when we met. We met at the end of high school. So we've been together a long time. What is it going to be this year? I think this year's either 40 or 41 married and 44 to, wait a minute, 43 or 44 together. I don't remember. He remembers all the dates, not me. I know, figure that. I don't pay attention to that stuff, but he lets me know. That's exactly why I hated her. To hear Bash say good things about her, I knew BHB had put on a show for her that day, and it was all a lie. This is the real BHB. Yeah. Hey, Soper King. Yeah, I agree, Haley Hopes. I feel bad because what happened with Bash should have never happened. And, you know, she was only saying what she actually witnessed. And sadly, you know, Betty's playing her. I truly believe that. And Bash is such a sweetheart and such a sweet person that, you know, it's just, yeah. That's
all right.
Oh, but wait, guys. After she said all of these things in the last two streams, we come to the very end, and guess what she does? You want to take a guess?
Oh,
it involves money.
Oh, Grips.
You got it.
I think my haters got plenty from me tonight.
But Betty, you give plenty of content. You don't get it. It's about your words, your behavior. That's it. You do it on purpose. You thrive on this drama because no matter where you're at or what you're doing, there's drama. You involve it. You constantly talk about it. You thrive on it. And honestly, Betty, it gets a lot of people in your chat and it gets you views. Tell the truth. Just for once, tell the truth. Betty, if everybody just stopped for 1 week or even 3 days would make a big difference. But 1 week, not reviewing you, commentating on you at all, and people stopped watching you for those reasons because of the misinformation you give and your antics and all that, what do you think you would get in chat? What do you think? You'd be like a tiny channel like me, you know? Your views would nosedive, and we all know you're about the numbers. Even though you say you're not about the numbers, you're about the numbers. That's why every time YouTube boots that 100 subs, the very same day that they boot that 100 subs, you gain that 100 subs right back. Wonder why? Because I don't know if it's true, but I've been told that that's how people buy. I didn't even know you could do that, but that's how people, until I found out. But that's how people buy subs in groups of 100. So, you know, I don't know if that's true or not, but it's just awful fishy.
Just wait for it.
I went out to Savannah to find a little boy.
Uh-oh. No, we don't.
That little boy was murdered by his mother. Everything since that boy was murdered from his mother has been our fault. It's been our fault that the community rose up. It's been our fault that people from out of town decided to come out and be wholly disrespectful to that child. It's our fault.
Yeah. She's working her way up to it, guys.
Wait a minute.
This is the grift.
Wait a minute. You were the out-of-towners. You and Molly and Dolly and ICU and all your little henchmen right there. You guys were the out-of-towners. You actually are describing exactly what you guys did. You were a circus. You were a nuisance to the neighborhood. You disrupted people's lives. You screamed on that damn bullhorn that I would have shoved where the sun don't shine. That'd have been my house. You are so lucky it wasn't. And I'm not threatening you. I don't do that. I'm just telling you facts. I would not put up with that crap in front of my house. I don't give a shit. No way on this earth would I put up with that. You guys played music of a baby crying while they're digging in the landfill for this angel's remains. You're sick. You're twisted. How do you think that's okay? How do you think that's being an advocate for anybody?
It's our fault for everything.
Just wait for it.
I don't know what I want to do or how I want to get there or whatever. All I know is that Michael Monkey Vaughn, it sounds like we're getting pretty close to finding out what happened. And the best way you can support our channel is donating to Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal.
And
because I can guarantee you, for me to fly to Sarah,
you're in a drunk rant about needing D and not having a man and going over this ridiculous list of yours. And here you're going to grift off of a victim, a child's back. That's low, Betty. That's low.
Sarasota, and you can look this up all day long yourself.
Okay.
Yourself. Like, I ain't lying. You know, no matter
Betty's
what my neighbor
cow.
says, I'm lying. It's going to cost me $800 round trip to get out there and back.
$800.
If you guys want the content from Fruitland, Idaho, other than the work I've already done, I need probably about $1,000 to get out.
Oh my God.
Wow.
What? I didn't forget about that. Hey, so you say, hey, Betty's cow, I love the name. Hey, literally Davis. Oh my God. $1,000 freaking dollars. Did she get it? Did people give it to her? Oh my. Oh.
$1,000, guys.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
So if you guys would like to sponsor the trip, the round trip ticket is going to be over $600 to $700. If you want to buy it for me, I'm happy. I fly out of Sarasota or Tampa, whichever's cheaper for you. I never look a gift horse in its mouth. But I can tell you this family needs us.
The family has told you to leave them alone.
Why does the family need you? Please answer that for me. Why on this earth does that family need you? Any of you? I believe, like Burnt Toast just said, pieces. You're going to eat, then you're not going to want to eat dinner. All right.
Kisses was like white chocolate.
It was white chocolate.
Yes, with like little sprinkles.
Was it good?
I both got, and also I got one chocolate one, so I put them both together. I ate it at once. It's so good when they both are together.
Okay. Did you drink your juice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's just give Mommy Kathy a couple minutes. Sissy's got to work on her homework, please. No, because you'll watch TV instead of doing your homework. Not right now. No, sir. No, ma'am. And Dallas, don't hang on the door. I'll be right with you. I'll be right with you. You just ate 2 pieces of pizza, Hershey Kisses, and a juice box. You cannot possibly still be hungry. You are. You're 5. Where are you putting it all? You're hungry? You did. All right. Mommy Kathy, be right with you, dude. Thank you. Sorry, guys. But I forget to mute, and then I forget to unmute, but I didn't say anything. I forget. I'm not allowed to say he's only 5 because he is 5.5 now, and he wants everybody to know that he's a big boy. He's my baby. He cracks me up. And I don't even have to tell my daughter. She's only 8, though. Hey, Genty, I don't have to tell her to do her homework. That's the first thing she does when she comes home. And it's just extra credit work. But she does it because they do this store. And they can earn to buy stuff out of the store. So it's all just extra credit work. My 5-year-olds have bottomless pits for stomachs. I'm telling you, he just ate 2 big pieces of pizza, Hershey Kisses, in his drink box, and now he wants more. But then come dinner time, he'll say, no, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. I'm not cooking a bunch of different dinners. I'm not doing it. Yeah, he's a big boy, he thinks. There will be a Betty rant soon, as Pascal has just confirmed that Carly Russell has been charged with abduction hoax. So I can smell a grip coming. I thought she was found guilty. I seen it in chat earlier that she was found guilty. Eight chicken legs at once? Oh, my Lord. He just likes that pizza. And he's very picky about his pizza. Very, very picky.
And has specifically named you in that pleading. Do not go down there. But she's probably going to do it anyway. But I'm telling you, Betty, this is not going to end well for you. And I'm not just talking about your YouTube, what's left of your YouTube reputation. It's not going to end well. Don't say that I didn't say anything.
And I have a funny feeling it's not going to end well for Michael Monkey Vaughn. And if you want to know why I'm fucking freaking out, it's because it's not going to end.
Why are you talking about these cases in a drunk rant live? Why?
Well, for Michael Monkey Vaughn.
Wow.
And this fucking neighbor. Dude, are you effing kidding me?
Well, you were so wrong about all that because, look, it ended up, not being the outcome we were all hoping and praying for, was it?
Smiling in that fucking family's face.
Finally, there'd be some answers. but there wasn't, except to know that there was nothing in that yard that they dug up, thankfully. Thank God. But that disappointed you, didn't it?
For over a year while you tortured their kid, let me touch them. Let me be AT&T, folks. Let me just reach out and touch someone. Please.
Okay. So now threats of violence against a potential suspect. Girl, telling you. Oof, you're going to regret doing this stream.
Sit over.
Betty, you need to be careful. You need to be real careful because a YouTuber just got arrested and charged. Intimidating witnesses. You are not far behind, dear. You need to tread lightly.
Over it, stew over it. I don't care. We've been on for 3 hours. My haters got enough to go off of. And if you want to know what the hell's going on with me, hey, you know what? It's Saturday fucking night. I'm drunk and I'm depressed. Okay? And so what? What are you going to do with it? Beat me up because I give a damn about these kids?
We'll laugh.
Do what you got to do. Do what you have to do. But I guarantee you, the people on YouTube are wisening up each and every day, and they are tired of it.
Not in the way that you expect. But I just love how she feels like that she needs to give people permission to respond. Wow, Betty, you should really brush up on that First Amendment thing that you say you like so much. People don't have to get permission to have an opinion.
Hey, Dad.
They'd rather have people with heart and feeling than no feeling at all. And with that, you guys do whatever the hell you want to do with it. You want to be fearless, be fearless. You don't want to be fearless, don't be fearless. You want to do something for these kids, do something for them. You don't want to do something, I don't care anymore. I don't care.
Betty, you never did care. You did, in my opinion. It's strictly nothing but content for you. That's it. A content that you can grift off of. And that's why you stay with constantly mentioning Dylan's name or Bethany's name or Summer's name or Monkey's name or Quentin's name. You're constantly bringing them into everything. Even when they don't have nothing to do with the subject, you still manage to slide their names in. Always. Same thing you just did with Dylan about supposedly she called in maybe seeing someone who's missing. You didn't have the facts about none of that. You just mentioned it like it's okay that Wandering Orphan did it because Dylan did it too. What?
You know what I care about? Is that no matter how you feel about it, I will continue to do what I'm doing.
Unfortunately.
And that was the end of it.
Unfortunately, she's going to continue. Nothing's changed. Nothing will. Not with Betty. But guys, that was Burnt Toast live. That was really good live. Yeah. Thank you for that, Lisa. And I'll make sure I go back in and add Burnt Toast to make sure I missed her video. Funny, I know when I get during my speech isn't that concise. I think she's only mildly buzzed, acting drunk. Could be. But you know, she's been drinking for quite a while, and it may take more, you know, for some side effects for her than it does other people. Oh, she's definitely buzzed. You can see it in her eyes. She did slur a little bit there, but you're right. It could be. She's a trip, man. So I thought you guys might like that. Always good to remind people. Yeah, that's why I was the clips I did play was just it wasn't that it was anything. You know, she acted a foul as always in her lives, but it was the statement she was making about how she never did nothing to Brandy, but yet there's proof she did do it. And how she doesn't think she did anything wrong with the Layla tip and everything, and how she doesn't go after victims. But look at her, what she did. She attacked Dylan multiple times and got downright nasty with her. Yeah, she's a drinker, definitely. Turtle Boy was already out of jail. Glare did a live stream about all that earlier. Yeah, Glare's they're buddies, aren't they? Oh, so what? My mouse is gonna freeze up. Of course, I'm gonna have to plug in my other mouse. My mouse just froze up again. Oh Lord, I can't win for losing. And I wanted to. Let me get my other mouse here. Baba, please quit barking. Bubblicious, get out of that ring. Come here. You're gonna be wet. Come here, Baba. Come here. Baba. Baba. Come. Come here. Let's go. Let's go. Baba. Let's go. Come here. You're not getting all wet and tracking my house up. Absolutely not. Go. Okay, so now the dog don't want to cooperate with me either. I gotta plug in my other mouse. Shit. Okay, well, I did, but that's not what I wanted up. Okay, nope. All right, let me see. I didn't have it plugged in because my other one was actually working for a change, which impressed the hell out of me. The glare even slept today. Was he been up all day? Oh, just woke your dog up. Sorry. He's working at the rain. He's pissed that it's raining. He doesn't like rain. But he'll go get his paws all wet and stuff so that I have to. Turtle Boy came on his channel a few days ago. Yeah, I seen part of that. I didn't watch the whole thing. And Glare seems to be leaning towards Turtle Boy's theories about what happened. But that's all yeah, that's what he totally said. She was innocent. I did see that part. Honestly, there's some. I don't want to piss people off, but I'm just not leaning that she's innocent. I went back and forth. I did do that with different things I've been hearing, and unfortunately, a lot of it was from Turtle Boy. But I just, found out about him with this case. But I don't know. That would have to be. Okay. Oh, how's working at nothing? Critter and my kids are driving me crazy. I had to go shut the dog up, and my little one's in the bathroom and need. Oh my Lord! This is why I don't like to do lives when they're home because they're just kids. I want a dog, but too expensive to adopt. $400 to adopt the dog. I didn't pay nothing. I mean, his medical bills to get him fixed and stuff like that, get him neutered. But your dog barked, and my cat just ran out into the lanai. My neighbor's dog just stares at her, but never barks. Aw. Yeah, Bubba don't care about cats. He could let him see another dog though. I watched part of Chasing Truth live, showing the line of cops shoulder to shoulder in the courtroom, clearly to intimidate, she pointed out. Oh, well, yeah, why else would there be so many? Like I said, I want more information other than what came from Turtle Boy. Yeah, he does the same stuff as JLR and Bertha. Yeah. Hey, he runs with scissors. Betty's jacked up boots. These boots are made for walking. I love it. Oh my God, that's good. Yeah, I want to look into that a little bit more. I'm hoping more stuff comes out. Because if there is any doubt or any question, then they need to know. And this woman does not need to be charged with, I don't think it was on purpose. That's just it. My thinking was, I was back and forth, and did she do it? Did she not do it? Back and forth. But no matter what, I don't think it was on purpose. If what they're saying did happen, I don't think. I just don't think she did it on purpose. I don't know. I like to read his blogs. Does he actually go to the scene and knock on people's doors, though, and heckle? Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's what he got arrested for, intimidating witnesses. Yeah, I'm going to be putting him in probably in tomorrow with crime circuses, because that's who I'm thinking they have overcharged her for sure. Other than that, I'm still undecided. Yeah, I do think she was overcharged. I just don't think it was murmur. I think it was accidental. I think there was drinking and driving, and drinking and getting, even though she didn't really drive anywhere, but you know what I mean. She was still under the influence. Yeah, Turtle Boy does a lot. I've been clipping some of his stuff, and like I said, this is new for me, clipping all these different things together. So this was my first time with. So I don't know if Betty's made any sense to you, but I was just trying to show that what she says, but what she actually does, is two different things. I'll confess to watching JLR this morning only because he was eating biscuits and gravy and I was hungry. In my opinion, the case has way more to it, and I don't think she did it. Could be. There's a lot going on. I'm looking at the timeline. Like I said, I've got that in some of his videos. I think there's going to be more coming out because but he can't interfere in an investigation like he did. And they're not, law enforcement, they're getting tired of it. They're getting tired of these YouTubers and TikTokers thinking they're, inch eye, private eyes, and they're messing with witnesses. You can't do that. You can't be going to people's houses and looking in their windows and shit like JLR does. And, it's like, and I hate to say this, but these people are going to end up confronting the wrong person at one time. Eventually, it's going to happen. I mean, it's bound to happen. People just, Turtle Boy got what he deserved. Yeah, I couldn't believe some of the stuff I was looking at. I was like, ooh, maybe I should have did him in part one, because I'll tell you what. But you see a lot of Betty's antics. You just see bits and pieces of all the different ones, their antics, all balled up into one. He's a whole nother level. And, if he did all that, he does deserve the charge. People have got to stop interfering in real life, man. This is real life. And all you're doing is mucking the case up because, what if she is innocent? You just hurt her case. Probably pretty bad, too. And what if she's guilty? You may have hurt that as well. You could have. What will it take for some new legislation in this age of randos super sleuths. There needs to be. I guess everybody just keep writing to their politicians to, you know, start with your state and work your way up, and they are going to look in the wrong window in a castle doctrine state. Yeah, it's bound to happen. See, I'm a very private person, and I can't. That's why I'm shocked that I do YouTube and I even talk to my kids on here. But I don't tell people my business. I just never have. Uh, but if someone comes looking in my windows, peeking through my windows, or trying to talk to my kids, we're gonna have. I'm just saying, we're gonna have issues. We're gonna have some major issues. But that's just me, and that's just in my opinion. But yeah, we're gonna go over that crime circus. Which, what did I just do? Okay. Oh, I forgot that mouse isn't working. With that crime circus tomorrow, and I don't know, maybe later tonight, maybe I'll pop on here if hubby gets off work at a decent time and pop in here and do something on this turtle boy. He's a lot though. He's a lot. Sorry, but I can't stand to even look at JLR and Dolly, the most unattractive, icky mouths I've ever seen. Yeah, I don't get the women with Dolly. I don't get it. I don't get that at all. I mean, maybe it's because they only have to talk to him this way through YouTube, that they don't have to really be bothered with him in real life. I don't know. It's just, that's a whole weird situation. JLR, oh gosh, no. Nope. Mm-mm. That just gives me creep vibe all the way. Not my cup of tea. Not only that, but screwing up the case, and possibly when it comes time to arrest someone, Ellie won't be able to. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I know firsthand that law enforcement agencies need to be questioned and watched. Oh, yes, 100%. They aren't all good guys. It's a thin line to figure out, though, for sure. Yeah, it is. But what they don't need is people like the bullhorn and this turtle boy. And why would you name yourself Turtle Boy? Boy? And that crime circus dude, he's weird. He's definitely way out there. I'm hoping that's all just his YouTube persona. I'm hoping that's not what he's really like. I think some might want a channel of their own, and Dolly seems like a way in better. Could be. Well, Paper Cut got her own channel now. And hell, she's already up to over 700 subs, I think. I may be wrong, but I think that's what it was. But of course, they're all coming from Dolly's, you know. But oh, crime circus guy's odd as. Yep, yes, he is. And the day Laura went live about him, I was gonna go live about him, do his part in this, but I don't know what happened. Oh, I ended up getting that doctor's appointment, so I couldn't do it. I had to go to that appointment because it was. I was thankful they just got me in, get it over with, set up my surgery and shit. But yeah, she got. But I review different. I do commentary different than she does, and yeah, there's other things I'm going to point out. Okay, if you cannot see me remove the wrench, I see you. What are you talking about? I said hi to you, Scorpius thing. I didn't see. Let me see. Yeah, I see you. Tiffany, I don't know if Tiffany's still here. TT, I don't know if she's still here. What's going on in chat? I heard you. Yeah. I don't see what's going on. I would be interested to hear BHB's thoughts on Turtle Boy, considering he used to be a teacher too. Oh, that's right. He did. Mm, I love my peace turtle. Scorpio's thing. Did I miss a comment or something? I'm going back through chat. I don't know. I don't think TT's still in here. She said Carly was found guilty, and it says she has to pay $18,000 in restitution. Wow. Oh yeah, she threatens her name. Betty threatens everybody. Okay, I don't see anything that I missed. Unless it's further back in chat. Okay. Yeah, I could. She won't say nothing because he's one of her. They're of the same kind. But yeah, I'm going to because I don't care. He needs to be called out. What these people do is insane. No, not Dolly. Turtle Boy used to be. Yeah, the one that got arrested. Yeah. I'm gonna add the new stuff into what I've been putting together for him. But that crime circus is a whole other creature too. But like I said, Betty, you need to take heed, because you're not far from the stuff he does with your interference and stuff, and talking to potential witnesses and stuff. I mean, come on, Molly even gave the babysitter money. I'm not saying she paid her for the interview. I'm just saying she gave her money. And that right there is enough to discount her. Number one, she shouldn't have even been talking to them, being a potential witness, and they should have never talked to her. And, then she had to come out and say, no, those pictures weren't that. And they were trying to make pictures be more than what they were. And it's just any chance that she had of being anything. Turtle Boy a creep and was caught jerking. What? Him too? I know somebody else that was caught doing that on YouTube. Oh, see, that's a little fact I didn't know. I've only been looking into him. Let's see, I was going to do that live. What was it, like 3 days ago when I got the call to go to Jacksonville? I think it was 3 days ago. So I'd only was looking into the Karen stuff, but oh my gosh. Why does that not surprise me, though? Really? Why does that not surprise me? I'm sorry, but I'm not going to give up a teaching position that has benefits. And after all those years, you're going to lose your benefits. You're going to throw all that away to do YouTube? YouTube. Oh, geez, my electric bill just came in. That's what that alert was. Oh, my gosh. It's a high electric bill. $224. That's high. That's high for me. That's really high. Usually I don't go above like 150, 165, 70 at the most. That's really high. I got to find out why. A helicopter is flying around right now. Bertha must be cooking right now. Yep, it's out there. Oh, Jen, if you find out where, please let me know. I will keep looking. Yeah, that is sick. That is really sick. I'm sorry, but $18,000 is nothing compared to what she was spent searching for her. Her family probably wrote the check before they left the courthouse. I kind of figured she was going to get off, wasn't going to be any hardcore time and her family has some money, so I kind of figured yeah. And yeah, a lot more than 18 grand was spent. I want to look that update up though too. I didn't cover Carly because there was just so much coverage of it. Last year when he was fighting with Golden Eyes, where do these people come up with these names? Seems like people are getting too comfortable on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Jen. Yeah. If you guys have any clips that you want me to include in this with, or someone you think is worth checking into, let me know. I'll be glad to do it and include your clips. If he taught 20 years, he likely has a lifetime benefits. In my state, a lot of teachers teach 20 in the public system to get their lifetime insurance and then switch to private schools. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about. I'm thankful for my kids' teachers, so I couldn't do it. God bless them. I couldn't do it. I love kids, but I couldn't do it. Kids today are so different than when my son was even in school. Well, he'd be 40. Yeah. Wow. I'm coming, Dallas. Okay. I'm coming, Dallas. I'm back. Had to pick up the little. Carly Russell got 6 months in jail and $17,000 restitution. Oh, she did get jail time? Good. Is it suspended, though? Or does she actually have to serve some of the sentence? Or is it going to be one of them ones where she gets booked in and then out in 72 hours? And it'll be at the county jail, too. Yeah. It's not like it's a major hardcore prison. But they're just as bad and overcrowded, so I'm going to take you in to get my little one. He needs help. I'm coming. I'll be right there to help you, Dallas. I don't know. That's a chunk of money, but it ain't nowhere near what was spent. I mean, hell, we'd have been happy to have more than just a 3-9 police report when our nephew went missing. We didn't get no help. So I'm thankful that they're doing stuff. And that's another thing that makes me mad with Betty, saying that Layla Santiago, they didn't, Santinello, nobody was talking about it. Nobody was covering it. But there have been police, there have been interviews, there have been news reports, articles. They already had conducted searches, but nothing was done till she got involved. No, that's where the drama started. That's when all the misinformation started. When Betty got involved. Okay, gotta go. Going out to dinner. Love you. Aw, well, enjoy your dinner. Thanks for coming in, Beer Cannon. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate that. She never did time, just surrendered and bailed out. So she should serve some time. Yeah, I'm hoping so.
Hey, guys.
Mm-hmm. Because anybody else would serve time. That's for sure. The only thing that made me mad is the resources. Well, I don't know, wasted is the right word to use. But there was a lot of resources used that most people that have missing people don't get. Layla's mom has been on like 10 news stations doing interviews way before Betty got involved. Yeah, but according to Betty, it's all because of, she wanted to bring attention. No, she wanted to bring drama, and she didn't know. She took the chance on this to see if it would be a grifter, and kind of backfired a little bit. But she did make some money on it. I hate to say it, but I'm really starting to wonder if Jen does know more, like some have been saying. SF sure seems to think so. Yeah, I why hasn't Layla's mom done an interview with Betty or appeared with her on camera or even called on to her show? Exactly. But she's doing interviews everywhere else. She's always on TikTok making videos, which is great. She's keeping her daughter out there. But there is questions, and there's just some things that I picked up on. I'm not going to get into that, but there's just some things I picked up on. Like what, though? Know where she is? I don't. No, I don't know. Yeah, she came to the search but got no interview. Jennifer don't claim her. Now, in fact, I did hear, and I couldn't find the TikTok to show everybody, but she kind of wasn't on Betty's side in that little TikTok video there. She kind of in a roundabout way called her out. And I know she had to be upset about this. It's on Facebook. Okay. I know she had to be upset about this call in and the way it was handled or anything. I thought I might have missed some. I must have missed something. Glad I'm not the only one. Yeah. All right. Thank you, True Crime. In her Facebook group. Okay. Yeah, I seen that FS had asked for volunteers for the search when he goes down there. At least it'll be where I'm right anyway. It'll be done proper. I often wonder why Betty chose this case. She specifically says that she asked Betty to take it down because she was worried about Layla's safety. I believe that. Betty should have never did that on her live. And she still thinks, and she still says, I played it. She did nothing wrong, and that she doesn't think anybody else thinks that she did anything wrong either. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, guys, I've been on here a long time. I really appreciate it. And I said it was going to be short. I always say that. It never happens. You're cooking. What time's dinner? I'll be there. With kids in tow. But Bertha left the video up on Twitter. Exactly, Rooms with Scissors. Tell me how that is respectful. And that is respecting Layla's mother, Jennifer. She didn't take her Twitter post down because that's where I got it from, because she privated it right away. And that's exactly where I got it from. She didn't take, yeah. And she knows what she put on her Twitter. So that right there, it should show Jennifer a half hour. All right, we'll be there. Rain and all. That right there should show Jennifer what Betty is about. Because if it was truly about Layla and finding this girl, that video would not be up on Twitter after being asked to take it down. But that's just my opinion. But I thank you guys all for hanging out with me all this time. And if I don't come back late, if I do come back tonight, it probably won't be till like 9, 10 o'clock. But if not, I will definitely be live tomorrow. And we will do Crime Circus tomorrow. And if Betty does anything else. But you guys have a good night. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And And I'll see you on the YouTube streets. Night, everyone. Okay, why ain't my mouse working? Oh, it's not plugged in. Plug it in, Cal. That might work. Oh, if anybody's still in here, don't forget to check out the channels I've listed. Okay, so it's not in. All right, guys. See you next time.